Coming up on WSRH Sports, we find out how our varsity volleyball team did in their intense match against Royal Palm Beach High School, and how our JV volleyball Lady Hawks battled the Wildcats.
Plus, how our varsity football team dealt with Pahokee traveling to the nest.
And lastly, how our freshman volleyball girls matched up against Dwyer.
WSRH Sports starts now. Welcome to WSRH Sports, your leading source for sports coverage here at The Ridge. I'm Ryan Hansen.
And I'm Mason Contessa. Today is September 18th. We've got a lot of sports to catch up on, but first, today's top story. The varsity volleyball team played a great game against Royal Palm Beach High School this week.
Let's back into the highlights from Alexis Coffey.
Our girls' varsity volleyball team had a game at Royal Palm this Wednesday. Let's see how they did. To start off the game, number 12, Tyler Warman, passes to Capri Corey to get the point. Corey saves the ball, letting them set Kyla Wallace for a middle kill. Abby Chinley with a great save, passing it to Sierra for Corey to spike it at the Wildcats. Corey passing it to Sierra to pass it back to Corey to tip it over, getting the point. Sierra sets Abby Chinley from back row, tooling the Wildcats. Chinley with a great jump serve, acing the Wildcats. Aaliyah Gianetto digs the ball, Sierra comes in with a dive, letting Chinley get the kill. Corey makes a great save, but the Wildcats still aren't backing down. Sierra sets it to Kyla Wallace, hitting hard cross back at the Wildcats. Sierra passes it to Chinley, who spikes it at the Wildcats, shanking the ball. The game ends with Corey passing it to Warman, who passes it back to Corey, getting a back row kill. The Hawks end the game by winning 3-0. Great job, Hawks. For WSRH Sports, I'm Alexis Coffey.
Our JV volleyball team also played the Royal Palm Beach Wildcats last Wednesday.
The Wildcats and the Lady Hawks had a great game. Let's see the highlights from Alex Cazares.
Our girls' JV volleyball team had a match Wednesday against Royal Palm away. Here's his breakdown on the match. Starting off, Jordan Campbell scores an ace against the Wildcats. It's a back and forth between the Hawks and Wildcats, with number 16, Chachi Sanders, spiking the ball to Royals libero, scoring a point for the Hawks. Leah Gailey passes the ball to Campbell, setting for Olsen, who spikes the ball, getting a point for the Hawks. Saunders serves the ball, scoring another point for the Hawks. The Wildcats serves it over to Olsen, passing it to Campbell, who sets Gailey, letting her free ball it over. The Wildcats played the ball, unfortunately hitting it out, giving the Hawks another point. The Hawks unfortunately lost 1-2. For WSRH Sports, I'm Alexander Casares.
Our varsity football team geared up for a tough matchup against the Pahokee Blue Devils.
Could the Hawks defeat the Devils? WSRH Sports reporter Brianna Cruz Flores shows us the highlights.
The Seminole Ridge varsity football team hosted the Pahokee Blue Devils in the Hawks' first home game of the season. The Hawks came in 0-1, while the Blue Devils were 2-1. Starting off with quarterback Xavier Mitchell looking at the end zone for Pahokee, Tristan Gooden catches and scores the first touchdown just 2 minutes in. Still first quarter, Pahokee running back Samuel Arnold runs past the Hawks defense all the way down to score another touchdown. Devil quarterback Xavier Mitchell looks down the sideline for a pass, but Hawk quarterback Deuce Howard takes it away for a pick six. This gives Seminole Ridge their first points of the game with just 1 minute left in the quarter. Hawks 7, Blue Devils 14. Third quarter, Samuel Arnold scores 2 more touchdowns for the Blue Devils, including this long run up the middle of the Hawks defense. In the final quarter, Blue Devils running back Samuel Arnold lines up in the Wildcat formation and takes off, scoring another touchdown for Pahokee. Then with just 2 minutes left in the game, Hawk quarterback Kalen Argue finds running back Elijah Smith for a short pass that he turns into a long touchdown. But unfortunately, there was a flag on the play. That would bring us to our final score, Hawks 7, Blue Devils 40. For WSRH Sports, I'm Brianna Cruz Flores.
The girls' freshman volleyball team traveled to Dwyer to battle the Panthers.
I was at the match, and I had the highlights. Last Monday, the girls' freshman volleyball team took on Dwyer for the third time this season. The teams were 1-1 against each other heading to the game. Let's break down who came out with the tiebreaker. Both teams came out strong defensively with several block spikes and long volleys. The Hawks played very patiently, waiting for Dwyer to fall victim to self-inflicted mistakes. Thanks to the strategy and several diving plays by Seminole Ridge libero Alexa Wright, the Hawks were able to take the first set. However, Dwyer came storming back in the second set, led by their middle blocker, number 14, stopping several spikes attempted by the Hawks and producing some kills of her own that were too hot to handle. Dwyer would win the second set by a sizable margin, forcing a third set. The Hawks came out strong in the final set, taking a 10-5 lead following some big plays by their outside hitter, Tyler McCoy. However, following a timeout, Dwyer played flawlessly, putting together a 10-2 run to win the final set, 15-12. The final result was a victory for Dwyer of 2-1. For WSRH Sports, I'm Ryan Hansen.
Taking a look at upcoming home games at the Ridge.
Girls volleyball has their game September 24th against their biggest rival, Dwyer. JV's at 6 and varsity's at 7.
It looks like that's the only home game for the rest of the month.
Don't forget to come out and support your Lady Hawks.
Well, that's it for WSRH Sports. I'm Mason Contessa.
And I'm Ryan Hansen. Remember that you can follow us on social media, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Seminole Ridge TV. Have a great day, Hawks.